keeping calm because I was just doing the trying to say what I say, but then things just get out of the way because your own dog had to move and just mess it up because of it and whatnot. So yeah, but anyway, it's just that I want to get this subject off my chest and whatnot, and that is just talking about water is wet because that's what and people ask why do you say water is wet? Oh, it's because not too long ago were the devs released the blog post on explaining the matchmaking a second time because I remember what was it back in January they tried to explain how the matchmaking works and whatnot. I'm sitting here, that's it's all it's all half-ass info because we already knew that shit from back when it was 2019 and whatnot, and what with how matchmaking works on this bullshit. So yeah, it's just I don't know how like these devs are that stupid and whatnot, yet they fucking work there, and so yeah, I don't get that bullshit. So, and then they're all making like lame ass excuses on explaining why people should insist on staying in the lobby and whatnot and deal with whatever map it is and then they say, oh, it messes up the matchmaking if you leave before the match even starts. And see here, there's a huge ass reason why. It's called My Brother in Christ, the map that you made us choose because when back when it was 2019, we didn't have the map voting in that for some odd reason. It's just that the map sucks. Nobody wants to play fucking Piccadilly in in whatnot. So yeah, that's why. And so it's constantly having to back out. I remember back when I was playing 2019's heyday, that all I did was just make sure the matchmaking would lead me to only vacant because it actually led me to a map that I'm somewhat familiar with. Oh, and maybe Crash. It was, yeah. They brought back Crash and Vacant, but it was a horrible mess within that regard and whatnot. And so yeah, that's all I gotta say. Because if only we had the ability to just simply click vote to skip or something, or just choose between two maps, then things would be a hell of a lot better. But no, we have to like just constantly leave, and then mess things up for the greater good. But then that's all there because it's just it's like seriously having to wait this fucking long just to have them both somewhere in January and then now to like explain this bullshit. It's full of fail. It's more better. You're better off just looking at someone who actually did the math back in 2019 on why this bullshit is even thing. But it's like it's too late now, and so we all just gave up, and that's why and whatnot. So, oh man. And then I'm trying to think what other obvious bullshit there is within the game and whatnot, where the devs finally said, but at the same time, it's like, oh, remember back when the original Modern Warfare 3 was a thing, and they're all well, I mean, that was humorous though, and saying that they finally get rid of Last Stand, but it still remains as a death streak, which, oh god, which, looking back to the original Modern Warfare 3, I don't know why the hell did they think that it was a bright idea to keep it, but, like, seriously, some bullshit out there within the games need to be a one and done ordeal, but I digress on everything. And so, then double checking on what other one and done bullshit that they have done, and not a whole lot. Which it's got me wondering. It's just that, like, with all that being said, when it comes to the upcoming Black Ops 6, who knows what they're gonna do now on seeing if they're gonna lie again, which I have my doubts and whatnot because they say they're finally toning down the matchmaking for the first time in how many years. But then once the retail releases, it's just that nope, they lied. And then that's the same thing with the original Modern Warfare 3 because looking back, they said, oh, there's going to be dedicated servers this time, but when we play the actual game, nope,
Fuck off.
and whatnot. So yeah, that's why. And then looking forward to anything, which I don't get how they even do anything, and then another bullshit that is of when playing these god-awful games is how the devs don't even playtest half the ideas that they keep implementing when I'm seeing your hoop, which, that is like, yeah, that's full of fails. So it's just, if I learned anything about anything is, like, people are all, if you haven't bothered to retire from one game and whatnot, then by all means you should have bothered to retire now, because, I mean, technically, quote-unquote, oh, I retired from the series, but it'd be nice if they would stop releasing these betas, but at the same time, it's like, why? Like, if I learned anything about back when playing a beta stage of a game, it's just a heads up of what bullshit is gonna be now, because I remember looking back to when it was the dreaded Vanguard, funny times when that was, where they thought it was a bright idea to do the adjustable trigger system, which, oh god, that was fucking horrible, which, though oddly that returns, but you can only yeah, actually that seemed the same, but at least they knew what was there from right from the get-go. But it's just that I just wish that it's a huge conglomerate. It's just, if I learned anything about anything Sledgehammer has done within the years, it's just that, at least in my opinion, at least they're trying somewhat, but at the same time, it's just their utter incompetence keeps, like, being, just holding them back, because I like, what I liked about IW whenever they make a game is they actually try to make things work, though, but then the 3,000 employees keep holding them back on things and whatnot. But then Treyarch is somewhat, whenever Treyarch makes a game, it's like, at least it's somewhat playable, but it'd be nice if we didn't have anything bullshit when it comes to making firefights a gamble, and then, yeah, it's just, oh man, I just wish that. Oh yeah, and also looking back to, like, when it comes to half-assing the info, is just none of the Treyarch employees ever bother to explain why they put aim resist, because that was a huge nuisance back when it was Black Ops 2, though. But we all digress there, because, and then after that, and it gets amplified in Cold War on when it comes to why bullshit is even the thing. So yeah, because it's just so annoying, because I'm just trying to mind my business and whatnot, trying to get into a direct firefight, but then you have my stupid reticle just aiming left and right, like aiming all over the place and whatnot. So I don't get, as if I'm stick drifting, which that's weird, because my system's like, what, just a few months old. It's not even a year, because I finally moved on to playing the PS5 and Series Gen. But it's just, why is it just doing this? I don't know. And then just trying to just do whatever you can to get your KD to just only be 1, but we had to do this whole stupid conglomeration on the UI on trying to see if we can even access half the shit that's even within the game. But nope, that's all awful and whatnot. So that's why yeah. Man, it's just, I just want to go back to the days of ping is king, but that's not gonna be any time and ever, even when we do get to a PS6 or an Xbox sequel again. But all in all, it's so annoying that we have to deal with this bullshit for like 5 years now, and then it'll be 6 once that. And then looking back to hearing the rumors that we're gonna make a story that takes place after 2025, yeah, it's just, come on. I remember watching a different vid where a dev actually had to bother to message someone that I followed and whatnot, so that they have to remain anonymous, and they're all giving away some inconvenient bullshit that's gonna make things worse. Which, for example, the score streak system, which throughout all the years of whenever Treyarch did that in Black Ops 2, is just that, oh, you can have a million UAVs because you're on that much of a roll, but nope, once you get to your third air support, that's it. And then you just gotta pray that your teammates get air support and hoping that you're gonna get a nuclear medal or the nuke at all. Oh, which, oh god, I don't know why they decided to get rid of things that worked in previous games, but yeah, it's just a lot of people. And then looking back to when theater mode was a thing and whatnot, I heard that's in Cold War, but I never played it, which people like the very first Black Ops. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this whole conglomeration bullshit, because I'm just tired of everything in life and whatnot. I just want the games to play normally, but we can't because the devs keep bringing in bullshit for the past 5 games now. So yeah, that's all I got. Until then, farewell.